If you're having trouble printing with the Epson EcoTank 3850, stay tuned because today I have a solution for you. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer repair video, and today we got the Epson EcoTank 3850. And basically what I'm going to be doing today is showing you how to fix this printer if it's not printing correctly. In other words, if you're printing blank pages, a certain color isn't printing, you have lines in your prints, or you have a general print quality issue, or even just one of the colors isn't printing, the method I'm going to show you in this video is going to solve that problem. So I ask that you watch this video from the beginning all the way until the end because every part of this video is going to be vital to you being able to successfully clean your print head. That is what we're doing. We are cleaning the print head on this printer. Essentially what happens is that there's a blockage that is created from either not running your printer enough or running it too much on low ink. There's a few variables that would cause you to print blank pages, a certain color not printing, or choppy prints. Now, if this video is helpful, please make sure to like the video. If you have any questions at all, comment below. If you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Now, I am going to be leaving links for all of the products I end up talking about today in this video. Those links are going to be in the description below, but they could be for remanufactured ink, for this printer itself, or for the Best Printers cleaning kit. This is the product that you're going to end up using, so you may as well go down to the description box now and get one for yourself, because this is what you're going to be using to complete this cleaning. This is what's going to allow you to break up the blockage by using this 20 milliliter syringe with this silicone tubing at the end of it. You're going to be using this with the cleaning solution to break up the blockage and to clean out the print head so you can get back to printing normally again. This product has helped hundreds of consumers fix their printer on their own, and what you're really doing is you're saving your printer, which saves you money. You're saving any ink that you may have had stored for that printer. You're saving money there. And then you're saving yourself from the hassle and time and money that you would have to put into buying a brand new printer. There's a lot of dollars tied to saving your printer and saving yourself from having to buy a new printer. So the cost of this cleaning kit dwarfs in comparison to all the money that you potentially could have to spend, but really you could end up saving that money and get back to printing normally again and save the headache. Now, another thing that's going to be vital for this cleaning is also having some additional ink on the side. I'm going to recommend that you purchase remanufactured ink from now on, because remanufactured ink, especially on these EcoTanks, do very well. There's no chips involved, there's no other problems that could potentially come up. It's just bottled ink. You're placing it into the ink tanks, and there's really nothing beyond that point that you have to worry about. It's simply ink going into the tank. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below for some brand new remanufactured ink for the Epson EcoTank 3850. If you prefer to use genuine ink, you can continue using that, getting it from the store, or you could even get it through the link in the description below as well. Just search up genuine Epson EcoTank 3850 ink. There are very important instructions at the end of the video that you don't want to miss either. So please, as I said, watch through all the way till the end so that you're able to get all the information that you need to complete this cleaning. Alright, so without any further ado, let's get started with this repair. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into maintenance and we're going to be printing a nozzle report. This nozzle report is going to show us what colors are printing and if they're printing correctly. There's going to be a bunch of lines that print out with the various different colors, and you're able to see if there's any breaks in the lines, if those colors are not showing up at all, or if there's just a few breaks in the lines. Any breaks in these lines is going to constitute a need for cleaning. So if you already have an idea of what colors are not printing, this is going to confirm it for you, and you'll also be able to see if there's some issues with some of the other colors. So you're going to put that to the side, and then we're going to print another nozzle report. In the middle of the process of it printing, don't let it print out, but in the middle of it printing, when you hear the print head moving back and forth, you're going to unplug the printer. Yes, unplug the printer. This is going to dislocate the print head, and it's going to be movable, and this doesn't cause any damage. I've done this hundreds of times, but you're going to remove that piece of paper. The print head is unlocked in a position where you can then move it around. Then you're going to fold up a piece of paper towel that you're going to stick under the print head. You want to fold it up nice and neat so that it's able to fit right directly under that print head. Now we need access to the print head because this is how we're going to do the cleaning. Basically, this paper towel is going to be under the print head to absorb any of the ink and solution we end up pushing through. Now you do need to remove a screw, so I'm going to be leaving a link in the description below for a very small Phillips head screwdriver. That's going to make it easy to pull this screw out. It's only one screw, as I said, and then you're going to be able to lift off the top of the print head, which is very easy. You're just going to be unlatching it and then pulling it right off. So now you have access to these vanes and to the makeshift cartridges, which is what we're going to call them because ink just flows right through them from the tanks. So you're just going to be removing them. There's a tab at the front of them, and when you press that tab and pull up, they should come out very easily. Now this is going to clear the way for us to work on the print head nozzle, which is exactly what we're wanting to work on. Very rarely do these cartridges or makeshift cartridges get clogged, so we're not going to worry about those. The ink usually is flowing pretty well through that, but where the clogs happen is in these nozzles. These nozzles lead directly to the bottom of the print head. The bottom of the print head is where the actual printing happens. So this is what we're working with. These nozzles starting from black, cyan, magenta to yellow. That's what we have. It's going to follow the same color pattern that is on the printer itself. So this is where we're going to be using the Best Printers cleaning kit. Again, there's a link in the description below for this product. It is vital that you have this cleaning kit and some additional ink on the side because you're going to be doing a power cleaning at the end of this whole process. So this is manually doing a print head cleaning, and this is basically going to break up any blockage or dried up ink that is stuck between the nozzles and the bottom of the print head. So you're pushing out the blockage, you're pushing out the old ink, and you're pushing cleaning solution through. This cleaning solution is made specifically for this purpose so that you're able to push it through. It's a cleaning agent. It breaks up the blockage, and you are able to get clear flow through that print head once again. Once you've pushed about 10 milliliters through one of the nozzles, you're then going to remove the paper towel and replace it with a new one. This is an important step because it can get messy if you don't do this. You also want to be patting and wiping things down as they get dirty. So you're doing this little by little, and you're making sure you have a clean workspace. So if only one of the colors isn't printing, you're in luck because you only have to focus on that one color. But if you have multiple colors that are not printing, you really want to get at least 10 milliliters through at a time into each one of these nozzles. Now, if you can push 20 milliliters through on each of them as well and all at once, it would be great, but you do have to keep in mind swapping out that paper towel. But start out with 10 and then continue on from there. If you have a little bit more cleaning solution, then you just use whatever you have left, but you're focusing on the color that's giving you the biggest problems. In this video, I'm touching on the black nozzle and the magenta nozzle. Now, if for whatever reason you're getting a lot of resistance when you're trying to push the cleaning solution, like you feel the resistance in the syringe when you're pushing it, you may want to regroup, pull away from the project for a second, warm up the cleaning solution, put that warmed cleaning solution into the syringe, and then begin applying slowly once again. You never want to put so much pressure on this to where the syringe and everything else pops open and then you have a big mess on your hands. That has happened to me plenty of times. To avoid that, you can simply warm up the cleaning solution, apply the solution slowly, and then once you're satisfied with the cleaning or you've used up all of your solution, you're going to put everything back together. You should be able to tell which colors go into which nozzle slots, but it is black, cyan, magenta, and yellow. And you don't want to mix these up. If you mix these up, you could be causing more damage than you are good by doing this. So remember, black, cyan, magenta, and yellow. Magenta looks pink at the top of this makeshift cartridge, and the yellow looks kind of orangish in this makeshift cartridge. The black and cyan, they look just like black and blue, like they normally would look. But make sure they get back in place just like you remove them. Also, you want to make sure that this whole area that you're working in is dried up before you put everything back together and you power things on. You want to make sure that you pad all of this excess ink and solution down. Anywhere that you created a mess, just keep a clean workspace and a dry workspace, because dry is how you want to restart. You don't want to restart if anything is wet as far as the electrical components. So now you're putting the cap back on the print head and you're applying the screw, and you're done with the print head. Now you're going to move on to bigger and better things, which is the power cleaning. The power cleaning, essentially what it does is it pushes the ink back into the system. What you have just done is you have pushed ink out of the system, out of the print head, because there was a blockage. Now that ink needs to return to that ink system so that the ink is able to print on the print head again. So a power cleaning, through the instructions here on the screen, that is how you're going to get to the power cleaning, and this is going to be very important to this whole process. If you leave this out, you can get to the point where you're printing color, but it's going to be a lot more delayed. In other words, you're going to have to do a lot more work, a lot more printing, and then you may even be so frustrated that you try to do another cleaning, when all along you could have just done a power cleaning. It takes about 10 minutes. It does consume quite a bit of ink, but once it is done, you are back to printing normally again. You want to verify that you've done this cleaning properly. And to do that, to verify this, you're going to go back and print another nozzle report. By printing this nozzle report, you will be able to give yourself an assurance that you have done the print head cleaning correctly and that there's no further cleaning necessary at the time. So you want to make sure that all of these colors are printed out correctly, that there's no streaks or breaks in the lines. You could do another power cleaning, but after that second power cleaning, if you still are having issues or you are not happy with the quality of the printing still, you can always go back and do the cleaning once again. I would recommend doing it one more time, and if it doesn't work at that point, there may be a deeper issue within the print head. Alright, please remember all of the links that are in the description below. I really hope that this video was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like. Have any questions, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. That's really all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.